Shalom and welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. This year is entitled The Spouses and Children of Availim Obligated in Kriyah and Obligated in Availut. This year is in memory of Genia Brill Z, and it sounds like a simple question and a simple answer, and it's not the case. So here we have, let's say, in the Shiva house, Genia Brill Shiva house, we have Granny Rita. She's sitting Shiva, and going in the order of the children. So Livia Hadas. So Tzvi Hadas, the husband of Livia, and the children, are they chayiv and aveilut in any way? Should they do kriyah? Mrs. Dinner sitting Shiva, so Dr. Dinner and the children. Mrs. Cohn, Shimon Cohn and their children. And then we have Mr. Egger, his wife and children. Harel, he's lost his wife, he's in Shiva, and the children are in Shiva. So you'll say, we never saw such a thing. All these additional people, you already have 8 people sitting Shiva, and there's a possibility of the relatives of the Availim doing Kriya and sitting Shiva. Never heard of such a thing. Well, here's something fascinating. The Shulchan Aruch, Yoredeya, Shin Mem Paskins, that the relatives of the Availim do Kriya. Which means all the people I just mentioned, the spouses and children of the Availim do Kriya. It's an open Avalach in Yoredeya. Turn a few pages to Shenayin Dalit in Yoredeya. The relatives of the Availim have Shiva as well. This is pretty wild. Never heard of such a thing, and it's an open halach in the Shulchan Aruch. So, of course, Klal Yisrael is not doing, there must be something to it. And the Ramon, both times, in Yoredeya Shin Mem, in Yoredeya Shin Hadan, said that the minhag is not to do this anymore, and they are not the shniyim, the secondary relatives of the one who has died. And the relative, which means the relatives of the one sitting Shiva, we do not have Aveilut and Kriyah. Why? The Ramah says the whole thing, the whole practice is a kavod to the Avel. So therefore the spouses of the Aveilim, out of kavod to the Aveilim, imo anochi b'tzara, I am with you in your pain, and I'm observing Aveilut with you. I've done Kriya with you. So it's a kavod to the Avel. But now there's an assumption, the Ramah says in Shenayin Dalit, there's an assumption that the Avel is mochel on his kavod. He says, no, it's all right. Thank you very much for the kavod. You don't need to do it. And there's a presumed mechila, and because of that, because there's an assumption of a mechila that he foregoes that honor, and therefore we no longer do the acts of Shiva. We're not the secondary relatives. Means the relatives of the one sitting Shiva. The practice is not to do Kriya and not to do Shiva. But it's not like the question's out of left field. Not the case at all. It's not just, there's an opinion at home. No, not just an opinion. The Shulchan Aruch holds that way. Many Rishonim hold that way, based on the Gemara. However, the practice is not that way, but just it's important because it just shows that when the spouses are there, it's not just Hatarech Kamocha, which it is, showing the closeness. Imo Anochi B'tzara, by the relatives of the Aveilim, is a very, very special halacha here. So even if the minhag is not to the extent that's meant in the Shulchan Aruch, it should give us an idea of the role of the relatives of the Aveilim. Shalom.